It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jaguars have it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery. And a touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run. Here is the rookie out of Ole Miss. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. He'll get this out to the left flat. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Quick throw, taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and 2, and Penix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It is a big-time play for Houston. 33 yards. Now Penix. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. Third and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Texans. The extra point. Up and good. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They go play action for Lawrence.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Lawrence. Open man left side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. first and 10. Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Trader now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Penix on first down. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now the lefty Penix on first down. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
On second down, Penix moving to his left. He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A gain of 16 yards. First down for Houston. Throwing again, it's Penix. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And beautiful footwork on display. He is in. Touchdown, Houston. His 4th TD grab of the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That one complete to Brown. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Lawrence to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play for Jacksonville. 47 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
Throwing is Lawrence. This one fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Trader now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And he's going to have a Texans first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. He'll get this out wide. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Again, it's Penix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jaguars have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A big play at a critical juncture in this game. It covers 63 yards. He pulls it in around the 5. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Now here's Lawrence, moving to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way.
Good play, Wody. I hit the wrong motherfucking button. Shit, man.
Touchdown, Houston. So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. He gets it to go, and the Texans will even this score. It's now 21 all. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down throw for Lawrence. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing now on third and long. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Returnable from the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. We'll go play action now with Penix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 34-yard.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front.
All right, here we go. Set. Go, let's go. Hey, run. Here we go.
2nd down, Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. The PAT up and good. And the Jaguars have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Oh, yeah, that nigga fucked you on that trade.
Here is Penix. Got a man coming across the field.
Ah, you ain't set that bitch up.
Inside the 40-yard line.
You still slinging that motherfucker, though, no homo.
Catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
That nigga left-handed, too, so damn, yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to...
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is good. And the Texans will go up by 7.
Damn defense so goddamn ass, man. These bitches slow as a hoe.
Touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call.
That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The extra point is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. And the lefty panics on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff running right. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Touchdown, Texans.
Bro, I dead ass saw that shit. I ran way under that one. God damn, bro. I'm not on bullshit.
Feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big legs.
Shit, I might be on the same boat with you. This shit.
Going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey, son, just go. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That gains an even 60 yards. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time, he takes it in on the ground. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. He gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Now this looks like a design run. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game late, and this is 3rd down. To throw is Penix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Texans first down. Here's Penix. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails them out by not securing the catch.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Penix gonna throw again. His throw left side is complete. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. They'll try to run, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. Here is 1st and 10.
These are 24. Here we go.
Going to go off tackle this time to the left. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll drop to throw. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Jaguars first down.
They'll stick to the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Red 23. Go. Gun.
Now here's Lawrence. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Lawrence. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. on first down. Lawrence. Flush to his right. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that play is the game winner.
The extra point is up and through. And the Jaguars will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10. Penix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.